I didn't go to therapy. I just kept doing self inventory, honestly, checking in on myself. And then, of course, my daughter was graduating that following year. So that, took some time of my energy, to help her get her where she needed to be. But it was very different. And it's still very different because I've always been to myself, and a lot of that was due to my son because I didn't want to bring like sickness or anything like that around him because he had a very compromised immune system. So I just learned to live my life in solidarity. I would just do the basics, don't do anything else crazy, don't have people around because I needed to keep him well. And I don't regret any of it at all. But it shifted and molded me into the space of being really isolated. So now you fast forward 2 years after he has passed, and you still kind of are in that space of isolation. And I asked myself the other day, I was like, well, is this not now just because it's something that I did for all those years, but also part of the grieving for me, the grief process for me, because it's all so new, but it is one of the biggest things was the loneliness because my son he was there all the time. And so now it's like, do, 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 do. I have all this energy, to just do other things. And I'm like, oh, I could just start a business, do all these things. Because even though work keeps me, keeps me going, I gave so much energy to him that it's like, now I have all this energy to give. And like, where do you go with that? So that's probably one of the bigger transitions is sitting it through the seat of loneliness and coming out of it. But I feel like that will happen in its time, because I still get up and go to work, and I absolutely love to help people. That makes me smile. Like that really makes me happy to see other people come back and say, "Oh my God, this really helped me." That keeps me going, but it's still lonely because I wake up during those times. That's still there for me to wake up during the times that I was sitting with him as he transitioned. So it never goes away. If you just you really do learn to live with it. And I think about him every day. I have his pictures all around